Speaking of that, did you vote today?
I didn't vote today.
You didn't?
No.
I had went a couple hours ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's literally right up the street. I vote at the same place downtown GR. So
okay. Is it just today?
I think the primaries is today.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it closes at 8:00 everywhere. So
okay, I got time still.
You definitely still got time.
Yeah.
But the place I go is just always empty. I'm just in and out in like literally
You said
5
it's
minutes.
downtown?
Yeah, it's like off LaGrave Street.
Okay.
LaGrave, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally could have walked there. My eyes were like, damn, I could have walked there. I'm driving. I'm like wasting gas and shit. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Though. It's cool.
Man, I mean, talking about like when situations like this happen, you live in a city, you live downtown. Yeah. When bombings and whatnot happen, does any part of you feel like, you know, you might not be in the right spot?
So like once the I'll call it, I don't say riots, but you know the protests that turned bad at nighttime. Mm-hmm. I was definitely worried about, you know what I'm saying, especially my car, other people's cars in my building, you know what I'm saying. Luckily, you know, I parked my car like high up in a parking structure, and then but I'm thinking like, damn, they still can like hit our building because our building's all glass and shit. Well, my old building's all glass, so I was definitely worried, but I was like, I'm not staying downtown tonight. I stayed at my friend's house in Kenwood.
It's a good
stayed tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like he was in town. Like it was a perfect, you know, little segue. So
yeah,
went over there and got, you know, linked with the guys.
Try to get your mind off it and all that.
Yeah, definitely got my mind off of it, bro. Hell yeah. Then I came back the next morning. It was like, damn, like you see all the glass, and it's like it got crazy like that. Like the morning after, like just seeing all like whatever, like everything happened and shit, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think about that a lot. Like I do. Part of one of the goals I have is to spend some time in a city, like in that environment. And when things like this happen, it makes me think, like, you know, especially when if you have like a significant other, maybe like a kid, it's like, you know, there's a lot of convenience that comes with living in a city, but there's also a lot of danger.
Yeah, a lot of disadvantages too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot.
Trade-offs.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of shit since I lived downtown, man.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, just like, you gotta like, I mean, you gotta be on your P's and Q's, but at the same time, it's not like that crazy, but it can get crazy at times.
Yeah. Fortunately, we live in Grand Rapids, and we're not in Chicago, New York City. But
exactly,
you know, I gotta imagine when a situation like this happens, and you live in New York City, all you probably think about is, oh, I'm a target right now.
Fuck yeah,
you know,
hell yeah.
Because I mean, we have, I mean, America's, you know, #1 country in the world, at least popularity wise.
Yeah.
And so we have a lot of cities that are, you know, worldwide icons, and hot spots, if you will.
LA, New York, Chicago,
yeah.
Miami.
And it's like, yeah, it's fun to live in when it's fun, but what about when there's danger?
When
like,
shit get real, yeah.
Those are the, like, I mean, LA, New York, they're going through right now with the coronavirus, like, because there's so many people there.
I heard LA just took #1 spot. Like, they passed New York now.
Cases wise,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, you got people living like ants, like on top of each other, stacked.
Yep.
Like, of course, it's
ain't no spacing out there, bro.
Nah.
No.
My brother lives out there, and he's got a good job, and he's like pretty successful. And he lives in a studio apartment. It's like you don't. Yeah, when things like this happen, those are the places that go through it the most. And you know, and I'm not trying to say that as like discouraging people from living there, but. Right. That's part of the price you pay when you go to a popular city. You got to deal with those type of things.
Got to.
Yeah. But
I got a couple buddies live out there too, and thank goodness they're doing good. You know what I'm saying? They ain't, you know what I'm saying, got COVID or nothing like that. But they've been trying to do a good job of staying away from people. But like you said, it's LA. Like,
yeah, you go for a walk and you're gonna probably pass like 100 people. Like, what are you gonna do?
Easily.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's crazy, man. Crazy. It was good though. We just started on a real like down note.
I know. Shit. Some real shit.
Let's pick up the vibe a little bit. It was good.
Before I came here, I listened to that new Uzi and Future.
Okay. Yeah.
That was Uzi surprised me a little bit.
You liked it?
Yeah. I really don't even rock with him like that. I was like, who the fuck is this dude? Like, okay, Uzi.
Yeah.
I see you. And then it helps because like Future's on it. I fuck with Future heavy. You know Obviously. What I'm saying? You check it out?
Yeah, I listened to it.
Yeah.
Uzi sounded a lot different than I'm used to him. Like, whenever he does these collabs, I think he gets he pushes himself out of his comfort zone on purpose.
Yeah.
Which is cool, and that's how you get, you know, your versatility up and whatnot.
Yeah.
I wasn't really feeling it, to be honest, like the Uzi part. Yeah, I mean, maybe like you said, I don't really, or like you said, I don't, you know, I don't really listen to Uzi like that anymore. Like he used to be someone I really checked for, but I don't know if that's why it just kind of like caught me off. I don't know if this is his new sound. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it though. Yeah. But I mean, yeah.
I hope they come out with are they coming out with an album together? Are they supposed to come out with an album together?
I don't know.
What?
Yeah, the only thing they teased was this song, which I actually thought was going to be an album.
I thought it was too. Like they made it seem like they're about to release a whole album.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, they had an album cover and everything. So
yeah, and they did like a trailer. It was like a 30-second video.
Yeah,
I
like
thought, okay,
for what?
Y'all doing a press run?
Hopefully, hopefully they come out with an album because you know.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
I feel like it'd be cool. And Future, you know, he really don't miss that much. So, that's my guy. I rock with him tough.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good song. I wasn't really feeling it that much.
Something else? Did something else come out this weekend? I feel like I listened to
from music.
From music, I feel like something else came out.
Let me check.
Oh, it didn't just come out. I just saw it, but it was. I mean, it got nothing to do with Uzi, but it was like that Wale.
The Wale dropped.
Wale dropped at the end of the month, last month.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really check for Wale like that.
I used to, but like he don't put that much shit out though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I fuck with him tough. You know what I'm saying? He's he a poet type of, you know what I'm saying, rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, lyrical for sure.
Yeah, definitely lyrical. You know, talk about real shit.
Mm-hmm.
What is that shit called?
It was a project.
Yeah, it's like I think it had like 7 songs.
It went completely under my radar. I didn't even see it. Shit.
What the fuck is it called?
Let me see if I can pull it up. I gotta get you on that Wi-Fi password.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's called The Imperfect Storm.
Okay.
Yeah, The Imperfect Storm. With that like a building and then like it's on fire, something on fire in front of it.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to it fully again.
Yeah.
But yeah, he don't put out that much stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying you have to, but like when you're like him, he's kinda like low key. You gotta put out more shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of comes down to like the way you want to progress in the music space.
True, that's true.
You know, if you want to be an A-tier artist, like you do have to drop frequently. But if you just want to come and go and I mean,
that's probably what he want to do.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's huge talking about, you know what I'm saying, everything going on in the world. So that's probably why he dropped, because he got a lot of shit to talk about right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I mean,
don't blame him
like
on that.
Speaking to that, it's a lot easier for someone like Future or whoever to make a track and just release it or an album, because you know, not to disrespect them, but they don't have to put as much time into a song as someone like Wale does.
Exactly.
You know, at least lyrically.
Definitely.
There's definitely an art to creating a hook and making a catchy song. Like, not to discredit them, but yeah.
Future's not like too lyrical though.
Nah.
So that's why he can just put out shit. You know what I'm saying? Back to back. I mean, he put out the bangers, but it's like his beats are always cold. You know what I'm saying? His collabs are always cold. So I feel like that's why he can do that.
Yeah, I mean, I almost just did, but I think artists like Future get disrespected a lot because, you know, they are not lyrical. I'm not even about to say they're not the most lyrical. They're not lyrical rappers. Like their job is to come in, make a catchy song, and then, you know, make a couple hits. But truth be told, there's a lot of skill, talent, and like time commitment that takes. Yeah,
for sure.
You know, like for every banger we've heard from Future, I bet he's got 100 throwaways in the vault.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, easily. I think he said that before. Like when he was in jail, he had this like little USB. He had all his songs on, and then like for some reason they got like thrown away or something like that, and he had to come back out and do it all over again, or might have been vice versa. But he said there's a lot of shit he didn't put out. Yeah, like a lot. Yeah,
but I mean the same thing goes true for probably like a J. Cole, where they have to spend maybe a week on a song coming up with a topic and you know, bulletproof. But it's just a different art, and I think that's the beauty of rap, in all honesty, is the fact that we can have a Future and we can have a J. Cole live in the same space, in the same genre, but make completely different styles of music. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's what's so attractive about hip hop. But you watched the NBA debut?
Oh yeah, man.
Regular season back, man.
Yeah, bro.
What'd you think?
I was kind of disappointed a little bit with the Lakers, man. Well,
they didn't get out to the best start.
Nah, I mean, I think they won the first game and then lost and then won.
No, the Clippers won.
No, they beat the.
Did they? Am I tripping?
They beat the Clippers. But
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Bron didn't play.
Yeah, because Bron had to go crazy in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. But like his first 3 quarters, he wasn't doing shit. Mm-hmm. You know, AD. I mean, as you saw last night, that boy different.
Yeah.
And like he scored 42
last night.
Yeah,
he had 40 last night
on a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Mm-hmm. And Rudy Gobert. Like, you know, one of my boys tweeted something. A couple of my boys tweeted something that made a lot of sense on why LeBron is not, producing much as he should. They said he's saving it for the playoffs. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. Mm-hmm. He's gonna need to save it for the playoffs, and AD's gonna need to play like how he's playing right now, in order for them to even compete.
I think my takeaway, ironically,
shut out.
At least from the Lakers, I do want to talk about like the structure of the league after this, but as far as like the Lakers go, they're 2-1 so far in the restart. They barely beat the Clippers, who were missing their 2 scorers off the bench, like we talked about. Yep. And they won last night off of what did AD have, 46 or something like that?
42. Yeah, 42 and 12.
Yeah. So in the first game, I think AD had 38 or something like that, and you can't bank on 35 every night.
I agree with what you're saying, because if if Lou and Trez was playing first game, I think the Clippers would have won easily. Yeah. But I think AD can give you a steady 30 in the playoffs. I mean, he's done it before. And then Bron give you his like 26, 9.
Yeah.
They'll be straight. But I just think they lack in depth.
Yeah, for sure.
But who else looked good, though, was the Rockets.
Rockets looked nice.
Rockets looked real good.
James Harden looked nice in his debut, too. What did he drop? He dropped 50 in the debut?
Bro.
Man.
He on like some revenge shit. Like everybody been, clowning him and dogging him, you know what I'm saying? Especially like for the playoffs. So I think he's trying to make a point going into the playoffs. Like, hey, I'm here. I'm still that guy.
Paul George too.
Ooh, yeah.
Paul George did his thing.
Yeah. Luka. Who looked real good was who did he play for? I think the Nuggets. Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah. He had 37, man.
Oh, he's
not even really playing like that.
Nah, he not though. Yeah. He's so silky smooth too, bro. Man. He got it. He got it. He got that shit, bro.
Man, there was a moment. I think it was the third night or something like that the games were back, when I just kind of forgot about a lot of people. Like we don't forget about LeBron and all them, but like I forgot about Nikola Jokic. I forgot about Joel Embiid. Like there's a lot of
you're right.
I don't forget about LeBron, but there's people like Luka. I forget about John Morant. I forget about there's so many good talent in this game.
I watched their game yesterday. Ja and Zion.
Yeah, I saw that matchup.
Yeah, I think Zion actually played more than 15 minutes, so that was good. I think he played like 25 minutes. He went for like 24 points. So
yeah,
that boy,
that's crazy.
Like
that's just normal.
It's normal. He don't do anything crazy to get his buckets. He just gonna man up and try to bully you
every time.
And it's like, damn, like just imagine when he gets some finesse in this game. If you know what I'm saying, if you do. Ja played like shit though.
Did he?
Ja played like shit.
He had like 25 or something though. He just didn't shoot well.
Yeah, he didn't shoot well.
I didn't catch that game really.
I literally was watching it. I watched the whole game and I seen him miss like 5 3-pointers back to back. I'm like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that happens.
Maybe it's just that's basketball.
Yeah,
it's a hit or miss league for sure.
That is. Yeah. I mean, speaking to the league though, what do you think about like kneeling and I Can't Breathe T-shirts? What do you think about the whole setup of it?
I like it. Of course, it brings more awareness, to social injustice, which is going on right now. And speaking of, I heard they reopened the Elijah case.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard they reopened it. Yeah,
that's random.
I saw that like a couple days, or yesterday, or a couple days ago.
What case is that? Actually, I don't think I'm familiar.
I think it's the little boy.
I'm not really familiar.
Hold on.
Did it happen recently?
I mean, recently as in, like, what?
Like, with everything that's been going on, or is this an old case that's
an older
brought
case.
Back up?
Yeah, it's brought back up.
Okay. I mean, that's good.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with it. Or maybe I just know it by a different name, but...
Yeah, that's the Elijah McClain. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah. I don't want to get into the details. I don't want to misquote, what's going on. But how he died was fucked up too. He obviously wasn't doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just being black in America, that type of shit. But I'm glad they reopened that case. But back to what you were saying though. I do like what they're doing. Bringing awareness to everything. But
I guess to set it up for the people listening. Before each game, so far, I think it's been every game so far.
Every game.
All the players, coaching staff, everybody has been kneeling for the national anthem in unison. Like the teams have been intermingling and whatnot. Yep. Everybody's wearing "I Can't Breathe" T-shirts.
Then they got they have a list of things they can have on the back of their jerseys. Yep. "I Can't Breathe," "We Want Justice," "Peace,"
education reform,
Breonna Taylor.
Yep. And then on the court it says "Black Lives Matter."
Yep.
I mean, we kind of talked about it last week, but we can talk about how we feel about it. But props to the NBA for opening the door and allowing that to happen.
Definitely,
and the Players Association too, because I know they've had a big part of it.
Definitely props to that. Hopefully, it keeps this momentum going. So that's what I really love about the league allowing them to do that. So I don't want people the people high up to forget about, the shit that's going on. We got to keep charging and get fucking justice.
For sure.
So, that's the main thing, I love about it, though.
Yeah, I think for me, there was a moment before the Clippers-Lakers game. Obviously, it wasn't the first game of the night, but it was, it's LeBron doing
the main game.
When he was kneeling and, everybody else was out, there's a lot of stars on these two teams. For me, I was watching it and obviously appreciating it in the moment, but I was looking at it from the perspective of we just watched history. We're watching history because obviously this coronavirus is going to make it to the history books, of course, and they're going to have a section talking about when the world started to open back up and all those moments. And to think about, we're going to read about how the NBA came back, and these are going to be the photos they show. It's people wearing these jerseys and the "I Can't Breathe" shirts. So I appreciated it in the moment, and I think it's going to do its job in terms of bringing awareness for sure. I'm looking at it from 10 years removed. Our kids, the young kids coming up, looking at that, and looking because, I think we also talked about this last week, but for the most part, athletes have been silenced over the past long time, and up until maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago, they started to have a voice. And I think moments like this are going to be pivotal in that history as athletes can be people and humans and call for reform and whatnot.
They have such a huge platform, so it's kind of hard not to listen to them. It's you see them everywhere,
right?
And so with them supporting the movement, it's it's gonna always be in your face, which it should be. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. I love that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
Yeah, it was just looking at it from that perspective, thinking about how, the news and whatnot, they'll tell these athletes to shut up and dribble or all the disrespectful comments we've heard over the years. And we truly do have to accept and also appreciate how influential these guys are and these women are. Some of these athletes have millions and millions, if not hundreds of millions of people that look up to them. Like in LeBron's case, literally the whole world cares about what this dude is doing. Regardless if you watch basketball or not.
Exactly.
So to have him on, air quotes, our team, have him on the right side of history. It's props to him as a man and as as an individual, but also props to the league and this new reform, and also the athletes in general. Because if LeBron was the only one doing this, it wouldn't be as impactful. Right. The fact that the entire league is doing this really speaks to the direction we're heading.
And that shows you how much clout LeBron has too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's 100%. Literally his league. You know what I'm saying? And people rock with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't one of them dudes that someone on the court they hate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's a good leader. They follow him. They know he's doing the right things. You know what I'm saying? I also heard that, speaking of the whole kneeling thing, that the NBA had a rule that you had to stand for the national anthem, and so they threw that rule away.
Rules this whole time?
Yeah, they threw the rule away, or admitted it, saying all right, during this time you're allowed to kneel. So
okay.
I'm oh shit, that's dope,
man.
Yeah, that's huge.
It's funny because last time this happened, and last time is subjective with the Colin Kaepernick situation. people, up in arms about how it was disrespectful to the military. And for what it's worth, I haven't seen any of that this go around.
Right.
And I don't know if it's because there's just so many people doing it that it's hard to be.
I mean, he even said, and like people from guys from the Army said that kneeling was the most respectful thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Because they said if you were like just sitting down like at first like he was, they said that's disrespectful. So I heard Colin when he talked to like a guy like an Army vet, and the Army vet told him kneeling is the most respectful way. But a lot of people saw it as disrespecting the flag when it really didn't have nothing to do with the flag.
Right.
Or disrespecting the Army, I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's been frustrating. There's a comedian, Bill Burr, I don't know if you've heard of him, but he has a joke about that, talking about how like he knew the second that Colin Kaepernick took a knee, it wasn't going to go well.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, it's real. People took that as like disrespect towards the military.
The military, yeah.
As if the American flag only represents the military.
Exactly.
But it's the American flag. And at the end of the day, regardless about how you feel about the military or America in general, if Colin Kaepernick or any individual feels that the flag doesn't represent what they stand for, then in my opinion, it's more respectful to voice that and show that than just bottle it up and whatever.
I think that they only say it's disrespecting, the military, the flag. They're just trying to change the narrative. Take the focus off, right? You know what I'm saying, what the real issue is, which is social injustice. They trying to, sweep that shit under the rug, but
right. And it's funny looking, I think that was like 5 years ago or whatever, 5 years, and now we're in the present, and the whole sideline is on a kneel, and no one's saying the national anthem. Exactly. Everyone's just sitting there like,
right.
And I think, obviously Colin unfortunately lost his position in the NFL. He, for whatever it's worth, he had to do that. He sacrificed his career. There's always those individuals that sacrifice their career, their life in some cases for a greater purpose, and hopefully Colin was sitting at home and kind of like had a smile on and like a tear in his eye, like, exactly. Man, I impacted this in a way.
He did that shit, and he'll go down in history for that. You know what I'm saying? Just like all the other icons that push for this. So he definitely did the damn thing. Yeah.
So I mean, shout out to the NBA for doing their thing. Shout out to the players for sticking to their morals and whatnot, and showing that it's not just a sport. This is bigger than basketball. This is we're talking about real life here. It's big, for real.
Yeah.
But I mean, getting on to the individual games, we kind of talked about it. But was there any key moments, key players, anything?
Like I said, Michael Porter Jr. did his thing, man. Did. Like I've been rooting for him. I actually like tweeted a couple years ago. I'm like, man, he has the potential to be good. And then one of my boys is like, he will be good. I'm like, okay, you're right. Shout out to my guy Karen.
I think we all saw the high school mixtape. Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
He's nice. Yeah, he's nice.
B.I. Brandon Ingram, he showed out. You know what I'm saying? His game still be smooth too. You know what I'm saying? They're comparing him to Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's making like body structure wise,
which sure. I can see that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's only like 24 years old. Like he ain't even hit his prime for real. Like
that's what's crazy, man. Like I think about how much criticism he faced in LA. It was like if he's 24 now, he was 22 then. Easily. And people were like getting on him because he hadn't developed at a certain rate. It's like, what? Like,
right. Everybody can't just come into the league being a crazy superstar.
Right. Like the reason why that happens is because those are once in a generation. You can't expect everybody to be like that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So yeah, I rock with B.I. He did his thing. Yeah.
I liked what I saw from the Mavericks. Yeah. I liked what I saw from Luka and KP. I think they're like 1 and 2 so far. So they're not like performing well, or at least winning games. But like individually, I like what I see.
I'm just glad KP is like actually like looking healthy now and actually like playing, because he got game too.
Yeah, when he's healthy, he's
a problem.
Yeah,
he's a problem,
big time. So Mark Cuban has assembled the white boy Avengers down there, man.
You got the foreign exchanges down there.
Man, for real. It used to be San Antonio, now it's Dallas.
Yeah, now it's Dallas.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
But he's smart though. He's smart as hell for that. Wouldn't got him, and shit. KP seems happy. I mean, he was playing in New York though, so I wouldn't be happy in New York.
Nah.
Period.
Nah. I mean, it just depends. I mean, some people don't care about winning. You know, Melo went there to get his money, and it wasn't. I mean, I'm sure he wanted to win at the end of the day, but he went there for a different purpose.
He got that bag.
Yeah,
he got that bag. Speaking of Melo, he bought out too.
Yeah.
Already hit like the game winner.
Yeah, he hit like 40 seconds left.
He hit one, then hit another one.
Yeah, he hit 2 back to back.
Yeah. That boy. Yeah, I'm glad he having some success though.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been critical of him the past few years, man. But you know, to see him at if we're getting to the end of his career, which it would seem that we are. Yeah. You know, he's having a good final couple years, whatever happens.
Definitely.
Because the Melo disrespect has been real over the past few years, but people forget.
They forget how cold he was, though. Melo was that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He just never had a chance to. He never had like a real good team. You know what I'm saying? It was just always him. I mean, when he was in Denver, they had a pretty okay team. But
when he had AI and Chauncey and all that.
Yeah, but after that, it was all downhill.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he'll be a Hall of Famer for sure.
Yeah.
He'll be a Hall of Famer.
I would assume so. Shit. Yeah. I'd be surprised if he wasn't. Yeah. A lot of people from that draft class. So I think we talked about it. I think you picked the Lakers to win the title.
Like I said, I want the Lakers to win it with like my heart, but if I'm being real, like choosing my brain, I just don't see how you can't not pick the Clippers, man. Like when they're healthy, like
that's the thing about the game this weekend, man. Like it took LeBron going superhuman in the last 2 minutes defensively in order for them to win that game.
Right.
But it's like, man, you get even if they have an off night, you got 2 players that'll give you 30 off the bench. So that means mathematically they're gonna win by 25.
2 off the bench, 30. Nah.
Yeah.
Lou might give you 30.
Sure. He need to get his ass out of Magic City and come back to the league, man.
Yeah.
Damn chicken wings.
Lemon pepper Lou.
That's funny. I mean, I don't want to look too much into the past few days. I mean, we're not ESPN First Take over here, but yeah. I mean, I'm just happy that I got to watch basketball this weekend,
for sure. I mean, like the playoffs is a whole different animal, and we all know how players can turn it up in the playoffs. So Thanks. I'm gonna wait till the playoffs, see how it pans out. But
so we're probably only 2 weeks away from the playoffs, right?
Yeah, they say August 18th.
Okay,
I believe.
Yeah, because they got to do the play-in tournament for that 8th seed.
Man, I saw something the other day that they said that they only having a play-in game just to get Zion into the playoffs, just so they can make their money.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that you want him and you want the big names in the playoffs.
Of course.
But
yeah, I don't think stuff like that is necessary. Yeah. Because I think at least when you get to the playoffs, every team has a couple stars that are going to bring people in.
Yeah, exactly.
But I understand, it's a business at the end of the day.
Exactly.
I am excited for that playoff tournament, though. Like, to see, I think in the East it's going to be like 3 teams, and then in the West it's going to be like 5. Yeah. To see them go single elimination for a playoff spot, that might be some of the most, like, high adrenaline games we've seen. High
intense-ass game.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever had a play-in game like that before.
Hell no.
What other sport has a play-in game? Is it baseball has a play-in game?
They have don't they have wild cards similar to the NFL?
Well, I know they have a wild card. I feel like they had I could be wrong though.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, that NBA having a playing game is definitely gonna be legit, man.
And the fact that it's best of one, like, man, I'm gonna be glued to the TV on that.
You getting their best.
Yeah,
you getting their best.
Yeah, and no fans, so like it's gonna be some. Yeah, one of the things I was thinking about while I was watching this weekend was thinking about like if a fight happened and there's no fans. Man, all you can hear is like, "Hey, bro, shut your ass up."
Yeah, bro.
Man, not that I want a fight to happen, but if it happens, I'm gonna grab that popcorn and I'm gonna be entertained. Let me say,
you can hear like a lot more shit that players are saying. Like they're talking so much trash. Like I love it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't really get to hear that once all the fans and stuff is there.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. It makes sense too, man, because I think a lot of people who haven't played sports at a high level, or not even a high level, but just like high intensity, you don't understand like how a one-off comment happens and it's not disrespectful. Right. Like you have to be in a sport to know that. Like these people they're just being competitive. Like it doesn't mean they hate each other. Right. You know, people are too quick to be like, nah, that's not a good dude. You're not supposed to talk.
Nah,
come on, man.
Man, trash talking is part of sports.
Part of the game, man. It's part of everything.
Yeah, bro.
For real.
You got to be able to talk that shit.
Gotta back it up though.
Yeah. Gotta back it up.
Speaking of basketball news, Xavier Tillman, who's been on the show, shout out to Xavier if you're watching.
Oh yeah.
Announced he's going to the league, man.
That's big time.
Congrats,
That's
man.
big time.
That's good. It's good to hear. I'm not surprised personally, just because he's been doing his thing over the past few years. And I mean, as a Michigan State fan, sad to see him go, but happy for him. I mean, he got kids now. He's got a wife.
Yeah.
His life is a little bit different in terms of responsibility. Yeah.
Gotta get that bag. I don't blame him for that though.
Man,
I think he'll be all right in the league. I think he'll do fine in the league.
Oh yeah.
Just because he's a hard ass worker. You know what I'm saying? Cleans up the glass.
That trade alone is valuable.
Yeah, you've been a a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna get you tick off a rip. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, we just talked about Montrez. That's his bread and butter. Draymond Green.
Yeah, I feel like he can be one of them players. You know what I'm saying? He can be one of them type of players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially if he develops a long range jump shot, like some 35% consistent.
Yeah.
We could be talking about. I mean, I ain't gonna throw no comparisons out there. But I mean, those hustle players come around and they're extremely valuable.
Yeah.
And the situation is Draymond had a few years. Or a few seasons a while back where he was hitting them threes at a high clip.
Man.
And those players are invaluable, man.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of defensive hustlers, Pat Bev and all that. But if you can get like that and you can bring 10, 15 points to the table, those are playoff players, man. Those are key. Sure. Those are key players.
Yep. You need players like that on your roster, especially in crunch time and in the playoffs.
For sure.
So I think he gonna be all right in the league, man.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for him though. I'm definitely happy for him for sure.
Hopefully he gets drafted somewhere that has rebuilding going on so that he can be a cornerstone.
True. Or shit, he can get
throw him on a contender real quick.
Yeah, and have a
immediate impact.
A Trez role.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess I want to see.
I can see it either way. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's the thing about a player like him is you're not like an elite scorer, so he's not coming in with an insane amount of pressure.
Some expectations for the score, all that. Yeah.
That's the problem with being a 19-year-old scorer is now you got to go drop 30 on grown ass men. Good luck, and if you don't do it right away, people are gonna say you're a bust. You're not good. You gotta,
Speaking of dropping 30, who I rock with tough. Not to change the subject that abruptly. Devin Booker.
D-Book?
D-Book. I think they play the Clippers soon, bro. And they always get into it, bro.
Man, the thing about the Suns, man, they're definitely not good.
No offense. He gonna get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah. But the fact that they're even in this little playoff race we got going on, it really, they're developing. But yeah, in my opinion, D-Book got to get out of there.
I mean, they're going to have to trade him because he just signed a $100 million deal, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, he going to have to get up out of there. He ain't, bro. He not staying.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that they're making some sort of level of progress, though. For those that don't know, so Devin Booker, he's a Grand Rapids native, by the way, so we support. But he's on arguably the worst team in the past 5 years.
History.
Yeah, for real. Phoenix Suns, and they're finally. I mean, they're in this little NBA restart, so that means they're obviously in playoff talks. But it's not like they got something locked in or nothing. It's gonna take a lot of superstar performances in order for them to make it.
Yeah, they're gonna need a lot of help from other teams.
Yeah, for real,
for sure.
For real. I mean, I do think it's dope that regardless of how you do over the 8 games, you get your shot. Right. True. Because of the tournament or whatever.
I think they said you got to be within 4 games of the 8th spot.
So you could really get removed and not even get a shot at the tournament?
I think so. I thought I heard something about them saying you got to be within 4 games to even get being talked to the playing game or some shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I wouldn't mind seeing D-Book in the playoffs, though. I mean, because you can't guard him.
Nah.
Ain't no guarding him.
Nah, he can't guard you, though.
Nah. No, I mean, he got a little more clamps than that, bro.
I'm just playing. He not a scrub. He an all-star.
He ain't no scrub, bro.
Yeah.
He definitely not, but shit, he only gonna get better, too.
Mm-hmm.
He only gonna get better, too.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably, 24, 25 also, right? Yep. He's still young.
Still young.
Which is crazy, bro. We're in this modern day NBA where 25-year-olds could drop 30 and we're just used to it.
Yeah, easily. Easily.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's funny. I was looking at James Harden because obviously he's an unbelievable level scorer. Yeah. And I was checking out how old he is and all that. It's he's 30 years old and he's been doing this for 6 years.
Yeah.
And we become used to it.
Yeah.
But
numb to it.
And then you look at stories like Kobe and MJ, and they don't really turn it up until 26, 27. Right. I mean, Kobe was a little bit different, but it's just interesting that we're in this league now where you could really have a 19-year-old or 21-year-old in Luka Doncic, and they can be a superstar on their team. And
Luka, man, that boy is crazy too.
Yeah.
He got dumb. dumb buckets.
Man, he
bro.
holding it down, man. It's been a while since we had a nice white boy, man.
Yeah,
I'm sitting here
it's
like,
about time. Happy for y'all, man.
Man, we got one, dog.
You finally got
Shit.
one.
Tired of rooting for fucking Dirk Nowitzki, man. I'm trying to get someone nice.
He got it. He you know,
Yeah.
he definitely got that shit.
Yeah, I mean, we got our JJ Redicks, we got our shooters,
You got the JJ Redick.
but I like having
got your Tyler Heroes.
yeah, we got our 3-and-D level dudes, but like
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a real hooper out there.
And Luka is definitely that.
Even though I can't really fully claim him because he's not American,
Nah.
No. But he
He white
we
though.
relate because we skin to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
He's definitely white though.
for real. But yeah, man, it brought me joy to have basketball back on the TV.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Shit.
I mean, it was nothing else on TV.
Yeah.
Literally nothing else on TV that caught my interest, I should say. So I'm glad, the league is back. Speaking of, sports, I don't know how the NFL is going to do it though, man. I really don't know how they're going to do it.
Has any news come out about it?
I mean, they said players got till Thursday to like say if they're going to play this season or not. You know what I'm saying? But like,
really? This Thursday?
Yeah, they said
Oh, shit.
Thursday you got to make your decision.
Oh, the players.
The players.
Okay.
And then I'm thinking like, okay, what if they say they do want to play, and then they test positive, and then they gotta like sit out the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about if they're gonna be able to do it or not. Like, they get paid to figure out those type of things, so I'm assuming they'll come up with something.
Yeah.
But I mean, if the MLB can restart, I gotta imagine that the
True.
I
think it's the whole more player thing, like more players on a roster thing is like, getting me.
Yeah.
But they college football thinking about starting back. They said Labor Day weekend.
Really?
Yeah, they said they're gonna only do a conference only schedule.
Okay.
So they're not gonna be going cross state, cross.
That's
the
what they're
United
talking
States.
about with college basketball too, right?
Yeah, but
Something like that. Yeah.
my thing is like our rival is like my rival. I'm a Florida Gator fan, just to let y'all know. Our rival is Florida State. They play in the ACC. We play in the SEC, but we can't drive up to Tallahassee to play Florida State. But we can fly to Missouri and play Mizzou.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just my 2 cents, but
yeah,
they probably don't want no smoke anyway though. So
Hey.
it's all good though. But yeah, we
hopefully
definitely
we ain't got no Florida State fans.
we definitely need college sports back. I love college sports better than the professional sports.
Yeah.
College basketball over NBA for sure.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm definitely
College football over
in
NFL
general
for sure.
that way, just because like I don't watch NFL very much. I keep up to date, but I don't really
Right.
watch. So for me, I get behind Michigan State just because I like Michigan State. You know what I'm saying? But for me,
Right.
I mean, NBA is like my number one sport that I'm into. So I love college basketball.
Oh
but,
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, I want it to happen. I think a lot of the schools around here, like I've been hearing the marching bands going on, which I'd be surprised if they can get high school sports going, because there's no money in high school sports. Like that wouldn't even make sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even think they're gonna reopen the schools, bro.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. For those that don't know, I go to Grand Valley in Michigan, and I'm about 3 weeks out from school starting, like the start date, and I still haven't got a finalized email yet about like what the real plan is,
Right.
and if I'm gonna be, because at the moment I have in-seat classes, and it's like shit. I just want to know if I'm going to them or if they're online like this,
I think they'll move everything to online though.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
But my thing is like when you have like all these online classes, you like, do you think they should still charge full price for online classes?
That's a good question.
You're not even going to you're not even going on campus.
Yeah.
You're not using the facilities, you know what I'm saying?
Here's my take on that, because I think a lot of people have been bringing that up. My take is this. I understand that people, students especially, obviously, would feel like you shouldn't have to pay as much. Mm-hmm. But I think as humans, on a human level, we need to give some empathy towards, okay, there's still staff on these college campuses, and they still have to pay the professors the same amount. And the minute that we decide, and granted, colleges make a lot of money, so there's a lot of gap in terms of expenses to profits. So something could be done there. But if they take away the revenue that the colleges are going to generate per class, in my opinion, it's going to negatively affect these professors. And what I mean by that is, I don't know if they'd get paid less, but they might have to let a few go.
Yeah.
And they might, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. So
yeah, I didn't think about that. Like,
I'm just trying to look at both sides. Like, I get it. Like, and as someone who's taking online classes, I personally don't feel like I should have to pay as much. But I'm trying to be empathetic towards these professors. They, they might have kids, they might have families,
put yourself
whatever.
in their shoes,
they shouldn't suffer just because of the situation. So that's how I feel about it. Now, in general, like in a non-corona world, if you take an online class, in my opinion, it should be cheaper than an in-seat class. But that's a different discussion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do, man, because like we never experienced anything like this. It's an unprecedented time, so we'll definitely see.
Yeah, we writing history as we go.
Right.
What else we got, man? Here, Bobby Shmurda is getting like a parole hearing today.
Yeah.
Man, that's the only thing that could save this year, man. If Bobby Shmurda get out and drop Bobby Bitch Part 2 or some shit.
Man, bro, that should be so cold if he did that.
Yeah. I don't know how
I'm
many.
pretty sure he got something up his sleeve. If he about to get released.
Man, he's been sitting in prison, man. He got at least a banger.
Bro, easily.
At least one.
Easily, bro.
Yeah. For those I don't know how many young listeners we got, but I'd say like the year 2014, 2015, this superstar emerged from New York, and his name was Bobby Shmurda, and he had like, I think it was like a 2-month run. It might have been longer, but it was a 2-month run of just straight bangers. I think he dropped like 3 or 4 tracks that were all just like stupid, and it was like high energy music, real disrespectful rap.
Very disrespectful.
And at the time, that's what all we cared about.
Banger. That's all we cared about, bro. Get me hyped just thinking about it right now.
Yeah. But and then he got locked up. I think I mean, if it was 5 years ago, we'll see if he gets out. I think it's about time. Free Shmurda.
Yeah, free Shmurda.
He ain't do nothing. Free that innocent man.
Man, I saw a video of him when he was promoting. What song was he promoting before he released it?
Was it Bobby Bitch?
I think it might have been Bobby Bitch. Or Hot. I don't know. I think it was Bobby Bitch when he was like jumping on the table
in the
shit.
record label office.
Yeah, right. He was jumping on the table and this shit, bro.
That shit's lit,
bro. He was
all these old ass white people sitting there like
he was lit though. It's like he was oblivious to them like being there.
You got it too, bro.
Like, and then I started watching. It was like 5-minute long video, and then you started seeing like some people started bobbing their heads and shit like that, doing it. I was like, okay, they started to feel that shit, bro. They started to feel his energy, bro.
Yeah. No, I mean, bro, I think about that a lot. Like, imagine being a young kid and you making, let's say, drill rap or whatever, because that's really popular right now.
Yep.
And then you got to walk into, like, a record label, and you got to pitch these old people who have no idea what type of music.
No idea.
And don't really care about the type of music. They just want to know if they can make money off it.
Exactly.
But you got to sell yourself to them. And
he did that shit.
He did. Man, that's like one of my favorite videos ever,
Man,
bro.
it's so funny, bro. Hopping on the tables and shit. Just hype as hell.
Yeah. That's funny as hell.
So hopefully he get out and drop some shit.
Man, we can get some music from him.
Long overdue.
Yeah. On the music tip, I don't know. Are you familiar with Griselda, the group? You ever heard of them?
So I actually looked them up earlier.
Okay.
So I am not familiar. With them.
All right.
But I thought that was like a record label.
Yeah. So it's a record label started by rappers.
Okay.
So it's these 3 guys is like the big group: Westside Gunn, Benny the Butcher, and Conway the Machine.
Yep.
So they're from Buffalo, New York, and they're like bar heavy lyricists, gutter, pushing coke, all that type, boss type rap. I love that shit. So yeah, definitely not in terms of rap, definitely not everyone's cup of tea. But if you're into that type of music, they're good at it. We talked about him a lot on the show. Benny the Butcher is at right now is one of my favorite rappers, and last year he dropped a project that made it onto my top 10. So. At least on this show we talk about them a lot. They get a lot of clout from us, but they added a new member whose name is Boldy James, who's the same sort of wave. So like lyrical boss talk. And he's from Detroit, which a little hometown pride. But yeah, so he joined this group, and now they have I think like 5 official members or something like that.
I listened to one of his tracks earlier.
Boldy James.
Boldy James. I think it's called like Speed Demon.
Okay.
I listened to that.
Yeah.
And like he obviously was high as hell the whole time. He was just rapping like this and shit. I'm like,
yeah, he raps like this,
It's kind of remind me of like the old school Wiz when Wiz get in this the booth late at night and just be chiefing and I'm like, damn, it kind of gave me that vibe a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So
He's nice.
I rock with it though.
Yeah, the only reason I wanted to talk about it on the show just so people go check him out because he dropped a project this year called the Price of Tea in China, I think it's called. Yeah. Which was with The Alchemist, who's a legendary producer, and they're just something about. I mean, I've spoken to it a lot on the show about like the versatility of hip hop. I mean, we talked about it on this episode already, but I love it when rappers can. I don't come from the life of pushing coke. No, I can admit that. I don't do that.
Really?
Yeah. Shit, in case you can't, I
would not guess that, bro. Shit, you had me.
People tell me that all the time, man. Man, you probably know some shit. Anyway, so I don't come from that life. However, I appreciate an artist who can put me in their shoes and talk about things. I like it for that reason, the fact that they can put me in their shoes and I feel like I'm going through that shit. But I also like it from the perspective of like boss talk. Yeah. That's just like motivating. Yeah. To hear someone talk about like they had to do what they had to do and now they're in the rap game and whatever. So just do yourself a favor, go check out Boldy James if you're into that like lyrical, miracle, satirical, all that type of shit.
For real though.
If you're into that.
So earlier was my first time like, what I'm saying, giving him a chance or even, hearing about him. Like I said, I don't really be on the new music tip that tough. Yeah. But I like this flow though. I like this flow. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I can see myself listening to him in the future. Yeah. Plus being with Alchemist, so like definitely.
Yeah, and I guess for people listening, familiarize yourself with the Alchemist too. That's like one of the best producers that we got in the game right now, especially if you like that type of sound.
Facts.
So
big facts.
Real talent over there.
Hell yeah.
What else we got, man? What else? Am I missing anything?
I think
Soulja Boy turned 30.
Man.
Which that shit made me feel old, bro. I remember Crank That probably came out when I was in like 6th grade.
Yeah.
And at the time he was like 19 or whatever. So, he's older than me, obviously, but that made me feel old to see that he turned 30.
All I thought about was, that Breakfast Club interview, bro.
Drake?
He stole my whole
He got bodied by Pusha T?
Right, bro.
Man, that shit's funny.
That is one of his best, like, all-time moments ever.
Yeah. Like, and that was last year, too. That wasn't even, like, during his run or whatever.
Bro, that was the funniest interview ever. I think that was, that interview got the most views. Yeah. From, like, Breakfast Club.
Just because of that one moment,
just
honestly.
That one moment, bro.
Yeah, for all the jokes that, like, Soulja Boy gives us, man, we got to give him some props. Yeah. He's a pioneer, man.
Right, for sure. Like, he definitely is a pioneer.
Whether it was strategy or just luck and happenstance, he led the wave of, like, internet rap.
Oh, yeah.
He was the first one pushing ringtones. Yep. Back when we were paying 99 cents for a ringtone.
I had my little Boost mobile phone. There was a direct connect Nextel chirp shit. You just push the side button and
did it have a keyboard or no?
No, I didn't have a keyboard. It had like a regular dial pad, bro. Okay. And then you just push the side button and it'll play a ringtone. Yeah. Or you got another side button, you just direct connect, talk to somebody, bro.
That's funny as hell.
Bro, that shit was lit. We used to go get ringtones all the time. Man. Soulja Boy was definitely like
he pioneered that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But it's funny to hear him. I don't think he's not really in the music game like that. He drops a song every now and then and does an interview.
But he's producing though.
Really?
Yeah. Like it's
could be hearsay. Been a long time since I checked anything related to Soulja Boy.
Me neither.
No, I watch his interviews though. It's entertaining.
Pure entertainment.
Yeah, he needs to hop on YouTube, man. He needs to start a vlog or something like that.
He do, for real.
Or like a reality show.
He do, bro.
Yeah.
That'll be a hit for him. That'll be a hit for him for sure. He definitely got the personality to do it.
He streams on Twitch now.
Does he?
Yeah, he plays like a lot of like Call of Duty and shit like that. And he'll stream.
Is he good?
Nah, he's not good, but he's entertaining. It's entertaining, bro.
So he trash.
Yeah, he trash. But so you know how someone can be like bad at something, but it's entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because it's Soulja Boy. Like,
yeah.
I'm watching. It's funny because I was watching him the other day, and I'm just sitting there like, yo, I have idolized this dude when I was a kid, and now I'm watching him play video games on Twitch. Internet is a crazy place, dog. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, but happy birthday to him, man.
Yeah, man.
He definitely
big 3-0.
Big 30.
Big 30.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Anything else on the week, man? I feel like it was kind of an uneventful week.
It wasn't really too much popping off this week, man. Really, the league, and then that was really it. You know? I don't even think anything else is popping.
No, I don't think so.
No pun intended.
Man, appreciate everybody listening this week.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Keep in tune. We'll keep you guys updated with everything that goes on in the world as per usual. Yeah, and keep giving us feedback about the new show. You know.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, everyone was hitting me up, letting you know you did a good job, AC. Keep it up, dog.
Oh yeah. We in the thing.
They said there was definitely a difference between me and you. My talent level was a little bit higher than yours.
Of course, bro. You got the superior genetics, bro.
I'm fucking with you.
You got the superior genetics, bro. I can play second fiddle, bro. You got it.
Hey, I need my role player, bro. That's you.
I'm the wing player, bro.
All right, appreciate everybody listening. We out. Peace.